Hello there. Hope you're doing great. This week, let's talk about energy. So, I don't know if you're like me. Do you feel like sometimes you just don't have enough to do the things that you want to do? That energy is something that you're constantly striving to get more of, that the reserves are low, or that the battery drains very quickly. I can tell you that you're not alone feeling this way. And in episode 170 of the Mind Over Finger podcast, I offered you some strategies to build more energy, to charge things up a little bit. Let's cover quickly right now just a few that you can try at home to help feel more energized so that you can go on and tackle all of your tasks and pursue all of your goals. So I see energy as coming from three main sources. We have physical energy, emotional and mental energy, and intellectual energy. So when you are feeling drained, when you're feeling tired, when you're feeling like you just don't have enough to do what's on your schedule, you can stop, pause, and assess and try to see what is happening right now. The basics, let's start with that physical energy. Without that, we just don't go far. So are you getting proper nutrition? Are you getting proper sleep? Are you getting proper rest and recovery? So these things are at the root of everything to get you operating at your best. So spend some time to assess, how was your sleep? How are you eating? Are you providing your body with what it needs to operate at the highest level? Do you get enough rest and recovery when you put out effort? So the first place. Another reason we feel drained at times is that we are emotionally spent. So finding ways to get fueled emotionally and mentally is very important. What are things you love doing? Who are the people you love spending time with? Hanging out with them just makes you feel more energized. What are the hobbies that just make you so happy? What are the ways that you can relax? What are the activities that fuel your soul, basically? So where can you get this emotional and mental energy? We want to really make sure we address our emotional and mental needs. The last category is intellectual energy. Sometimes we would just feel a little sluggish, feel a little lazy, and maybe we're just not feeling any interest in the things that we're doing. This is where we can tap into that, the intellectual energy. So what are ways that you can make what you're about to do, what you're doing, interesting for you? How can you make it challenging? How can you turn it into something that sparks your interest? What are new things that you can learn? How can you stimulate your brain? What are, maybe you want to learn a new language, a new skill, but what are the things that make you feel alive, stimulated, motivated? In the same way that hobbies can help fill our emotional needs, they also can be highly motivating and intellectually stimulating. So what are the things that are going to stimulate your interest? And if there are some tasks that you have to do, but you're not quite really interested in, what are the ways that you can get creative and turn these into activities that are intrinsically rewarding for you intellectually? So try those things at home. Ask yourself, when you feel a little low energy, assess and figure out what ways you could energize yourself. Do you need rest? Do you need food? Do you need to spend time with someone you love? Do you need to read a really great book? Do you need to listen to an inspirational song? Do you need to solve a puzzle? So think about that. Physical, emotional and mental, and intellectual energy. All three will help you fill the bank, recharge the battery, and help bring a little bit more spark in your day. So unintentional pun here. All right, try it. Let me know how it goes. And for more details, listen to that episode 170 of the Mind Over Finger podcast here on YouTube or wherever you get your episodes. Have a great week, everyone.